Okay, so I've spent quite a little bit of time there just giving everything a little bit of a clean out and sorting out all the stuff that was on the workbench, and I'm fully on board with what Alex Steele says about flat surfaces. They exist only to accumulate rubbish and junk, but hopefully, as you can see, we've given that a good clean up, got rid of most of the stuff on there, and I've given the tool wall behind it a good hoover off as well, just to get rid of the million cobwebs that were up there. I always think with jobs like this, they are much better done in small doses. Once you're bored with it, you're not doing it properly anyway, so you might as well break it down. Which means that this bit up here, I will kind of drop back onto in a few days' time and get all that sorted out. As you can see, I've got kind of multiple battery chargers up here, charging all the batteries for my various cameras. I want to move all of those, and I want to, if I can, create a little drawer that slides out underneath this bit of worktop. It means I have to reconfigure that a little bit, but that will mean I can just pull it out, grab my battery, push it back in, and I haven't got all this clutter on the top. To that end, I don't know if you can see that, I've also started to create a little rack so that kind of all the little camera mounts that I use from time to time are kind of all held up on this little bit of kind of empty space on the end of that cupboard, which has again made things a little bit neater. So with all of that cleaned up, we're back in action because I've been able to dig the Firechick out. So let's see if we can make a little bit of progress on this. And just as a kind of a catch up as to where we are with this thing, we've got the fretboard on, the frets are in, they haven't been dressed, so they're really sharp at those ends, so we need to do something about that. Bridge is fitted in position, pickups kind of fitted, we need to do a little bit more work with that. The neck needs carving. I'm pretty sure we need to thin the body down a little bit as well. Obviously, we need to do something about tuners and figure out what we're going to do with the electrics, whether we're going to have additional controls or whether we're just going to go direct to output. I'm not sure yet. Perhaps we could put a volume in with a push-pull pot that has some kind of capacitor attached to it so we can get a little bit of a different tone out of it. Or it is a humbucker, we have a coil tap, which will kind of give it a different tone as well. I don't know, we'll have to see. But before we can do any of that, we need to create some body wings for this thing, which is going to be the next thing we tackle. And I've managed to unearth the two templates that I made for the wings. There's the bottom one, and there's the top one. So what I'm going to do is I'll get those two templates cut out. I'm going to mount them direct onto the timber. I'm not going to bother with a template or anything at this stage. And I have got this lump of mahogany, which is left over from when we did GGBO 2021, I believe. This is what I formed the body on that guitar from. And there's just enough in these two little bits to get these two wings out of. So break out some scissors and get these templates cut down to size. I'm cutting these really carefully. I don't need to. I'll just cut them roughly to shape and just cut as carefully as I can with the bandsaw. Okay, so I'm just going to get this stuck down now, and I'm just going to use Pritt stick for this. This is the new vegan Pritt stick. It's vegan, it's 97% natural, whatever that means. It might be 97% natural, but I don't think it works as well as the old non-vegan stuff. But it's what we've got, so we'll crack on with it. Now there is a bit of a kind of trough through the centre of there, and I would have liked to have avoided that if I possibly could, but unfortunately this bit of timber isn't quite big enough for that, so we're just going to have to make do with that. I don't think it'll make the slightest difference to the strength of this glue up. We've still got a significant amount of material there. Literally just squeezing in there, so no option to move it further this way. We'll just have to live with that. Okay, so I'm going to leave that to dry up for a few minutes and we'll get it over to the bandsaw. Okay, and there, for the first time, we can actually see what this thing's going to look like, and I think that looks rather spiffy. Very happy with that. So I'll get this out of the way and we'll just get this paper off. Hopefully the vegan Pritt stick is as water soluble as the old-fashioned stuff, which it appears to be, which is lovely. And we've certainly got a little bit of cleaning up work to do. Let's see if I can just get a better shot of that. And I think that looks bloody lovely. I'm very happy with that. There is probably, I would say, about 3 or 4 millimeters needs to come off the thickness of this section just to kind of make it an appropriate match to the thickness we've got for these wings. But I think the thickness of the wings is pretty much where we need it to be. So that's probably going to be the next job, is to kind of clean all these faces up, get this bit thickness down to an appropriate size so we can get these wings glued on. But I'm not going to do that this time. I'll leave that for the next episode. So as always, hope you've enjoyed this. If so, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.